Today is March 30th, Monday, 2026, and Rec Room just put out an announcement, a video, and a blog post that they'll be shutting down in June. So, what does this mean? First, let's talk about what they actually said. It pretty much boils down to the fact the VR market going down, not as popular as before. The community, obviously, parts of it weren't happy. They couldn't find a way to make Rec Room a profitable game in order to keep it afloat. And they have decided that they want to cut their losses. Recently, their video, it was a bunch of memories coming from the beginning of 2016 all the way to 2026. I highly recommend you go read this blog for yourself, along with the announcements and watching the video. They also changed some stuff. I think, off the top of my head, you can't add friends anymore. If you have Rec Room Plus, it'll be extended to June. And some of the Rec Room Plus features that were originally not available if you didn't have Rec Room Plus are now available. Things are cheaper now. And yeah, I think as days go on, they're going to be removing certain more and more features. I'm going to go kind of on a little talk. I personally predicted this would happen. I predicted that there'll either be stating that they're going to shut down or that they'll be stating that they're cutting off platforms. And actually they did. I just feel like, take my opinion with a grain of salt, because I will say I'm a new player, joined in 2024 of Christmas until now. So take my opinion with a grain of salt, but I just feel like Rec Room stretched itself out a lot more than it could handle or than what was stable. They just expanded so much, but like not in a good way. Like it was bad, obviously, with the platform stuff, not listening to the community, pushing out updates that didn't benefit Rec Room in any way, shape, or form. Along with just the fact that the VR market is bad, it's just they stretched out so much that naturally it was inevitable that they had to do a big cut. They have to just chop it off. And that's what they're doing, in my opinion. They're kind of chopping it off, cutting their losses. Because at this point, you have to start anew, kind of thing. So with what I just said, if you're wondering if I think Rec Room is gonna come back, a little bit. I will say that. In my opinion, I do think that Rec Room still has a chance to kind of redeem itself, in my opinion. And I don't say this as in, if they just bring back this feature, they'll come back, or this and that and the third. I do think this cutoff that they're doing is necessary. I feel like Rec Room was stretching itself out a lot, like I said already. But I do think that they can have a bit of longer make way if they just cut off the other platforms and keep VR and Steam. Like, seriously, I still think there's a chance for Rec Room. I really do. I do think that. But obviously, we'll just have to wait and see. Honestly, we'll have to let this roll out and find out what the outcome is. Things look dire now, but also things can always change. Things can always stay the same, but things can always change. That's just what it comes with. But what we can do is we can join Rec Room. We can play Rec Room. We can have fun in Rec Room. We can give Rec Room our thank yous, our support. Me personally, I'm still going to be uploading. Whether Rec Room shuts down, whether Rec Room cuts off a lot of their platforms, or whether Rec Room stays, I will still be posting. I have a video that I'm going to be posting this Saturday, but I'm still going to be posting. I'm still going to be playing Rec Room as much as I can, whenever I can. And I encourage you to do the same. Not even just, maybe if you play enough, Rec Room will come back, or maybe this and that and the third. Get on, especially now. Obviously Rec Room might be shutting down. It might be cutting off a lot of its platforms. So I'd say get on, play a bit. See what's going on. With this blog post, obviously things are not looking good for Rec Room at all. They are saying their goodbyes. They're cutting their losses. And at the end of the day, I think what's the most important is that we give our support, we play, and yeah, we have fun. Obviously, this isn't a good time, but it's always good to stay positive, even in the negatives. You know, it's good to understand the circumstances, but also still have hope for the game. But anyways, that is all for today. Thank you, Rec Room, for being such a fun game to me. And I hope to one day see the game come back in a new form with better choices, preferably. So make sure to go have fun in Rec Room, guys. I'll see you guys later. Cheerio out. Bye!